What practical advice would you give somebody who is maybe just a little hesitant to just make their own bold moves in their life right now?
Like a practical thing that they can do.
Or what advice would you give them?
I guess I'm going to use my mom's advice, which is you get up and you get ready for the day. Because I also found that like during COVID, when everybody was went home to work, right? And I had a team of adjusters that I worked with, and they all were in their pajamas working from their computer. And I got up every day and I took my shower and I did my hair, I did my makeup, and we're on a Zoom call and they're all like, "Why are you all dressed up?" And I'm like, this is what I did every day
Mm.
before. And my mom told me literally, I don't care how bad you feel, get up. And it was always put your lipstick on, comb your hair, even if that's all you do that day. You did something. You got out of bed. You got out of your pajamas. And my mom, the most practical part of that was my mom said, you never know who's going to call you and need you or what amazing opportunity is on the other line. And if you have to take 2 hours to shower and get ready, and you can't be there for the event that's coming or the opportunity because you didn't get up and get ready that day. And I actually had this conversation with a really good friend, Sherry Espinosa. She's a real estate agent. We were talking about it, and her daughter was set to have a baby, and she lived in Colorado. And Sherry's like, I was raised the same way. You get up, you do your hair, you do your makeup, you get ready. And so Sherry had bought her plane ticket like she was going to go see her daughter because her daughter was scheduled to have this baby. And she made a Facebook post about it and said, you know what? If I hadn't gotten up and gotten ready today, when my daughter called and said, Mom, I went into labor early, I wouldn't have been ready. I couldn't have literally thrown a couple things in a bag and gone to the airport and gotten on the plane and gotten to Denver fast enough to be there for when my grandbaby was born. So it's practical advice because if you are ready for the day every morning, no matter who calls or when they call, you're ready for the opportunity that's on the other side of that phone call. Because anytime I have not been ready for the day, this happened yesterday. I had two different people, MJ was one of them, and another girlfriend who called me or texted me. I stayed home and worked from home, and I didn't get ready like I normally do. I just sat at my kitchen table and got ingrained in it after the gym. So I was sweaty and gross. And I had two people ask me to go to lunch, and I had to say no because I was like, I'm at least an hour out. And they're like, hey, you ready to go to lunch? And it was lunchtime, and I should have been dressed and ready to go. Afton's always ready to go. And I missed out on that opportunity yesterday. And my girlfriend posts pictures, and she's with a bunch of other women in the industry, and I could have been there at this new restaurant in Chandler. It would have been great on social media content, great relationship marketing, just great opportunity. And I missed it because I didn't follow my own damn advice or my mom's advice, and I didn't get up and get ready. And I'm telling you, like, I'm kicking myself because it did. It put me at a detriment the whole rest of I was playing catch up.
Yeah.
And then I didn't connect with MJ again until later last night. And he's like, babe, are you okay? What's going on? And I'm like, I've been hours behind because of all of this. And now I missed out on those things. So I hate not being prepared. And if the smallest bit of preparation is just getting up, brushing your teeth, putting your lipstick on, combing your hair, and putting on, I don't even care like what it is, just put on some clothes. My mom actually said it one time too, is someone had asked in an interview with Jennifer Lopez, said, there's never a bad picture of you. Why is there never a bad picture of you? And she's like, that's not true. She's like, they're like, you're always ready. She's like, I'm not always ready for the best picture. She's like, but I know that there's paparazzi around every corner. So at the very least, I can put my hair back in a ponytail, make sure my clothes match, and have some lip gloss on. It's up to me how I look in those pictures. And my mom's like, see, even J-Lo said that, and I was like, well, I'm not J-Lo, but it's true. If I'm ready for any opportunity that comes my way, whether it's a phone call, a text message, a late invitation somewhere, or, oh my gosh, can you sub at my BNI group today? And then you never know who you're going to meet at that BNI group. But if I'm in my pajamas, I'm sure as hell not going to go.
Yeah.
But if I'm ready to go for anything, I never know. Are you going to turn around and not be at that party and meet your significant other, or me not walk into MJ's office that day because I wasn't ready? Yeah. Think of all of those things that could have happened if I had just, followed through, or in those cases not been ready for it. And I really do live by that. Get up every day, get ready, and you make your day worth whatever it's going to be. And maybe you don't get a phone call that day, but are you really in a bad place because you have your clothes on and your hair done and your teeth brushed? No. So maybe you didn't get a call from the biggest deal in the world, or you didn't meet the most inspirational person in your life, but it didn't hurt you
Mm-hmm.
to be ready for the day. And it does help you feel better about yourself. It does help you be in a different mindset. Because if I had to look at myself on Zoom in my pajamas all damn day, I'd be like, no, that's not the best look. So that's my biggest piece of advice is get up and get ready for the damn day,
Mm-hmm.
because you're inviting opportunity in when you do it. And even if nothing happens that day, you're not out anything. You have brushed teeth and clean hair, and you don't smell, and you have on nice clothes.
Yeah. It's a mindset thing too.
Mhm.
Like it, cause I used to do a lot of work on the phone, and there's a big difference in your voice, like the way you present yourself when you're dressed professionally,
Mhm.
even if it's at home, than if you're like in like your sweats or pajamas or whatever. Like it comes across like when you're
It does.
talking to somebody.
100%.
Yeah. It's interesting. And it's so funny.